Good evening, everybody. I'd like to call to order the Planning and Advisory Committee meeting of Monday, May 1st, 2023. Land acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge that Bay-Westfield exists on traditional Woolsbrook Way land. The lands of the Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace, friendship, and mutual respect between equal nations. The river that runs by our town is known as the Woolstook, along which the Woolstookie people of the beautiful and bountiful river. We, the staff and elected representatives, pay respect to the elders, past and present, and descendants of this land. Item 2, record of attendance. Let the record of full attendance for tonight's meeting. Item 3, minutes of previous PAC meetings. Can I have a motion to accept as presented PAC meeting minutes of April 3rd, 2023?
So moved.
Seconder?
Second.
Thank you. Item 4, regular council meetings of March 27th, 2023 and April 11th, 2023. Can I have a motion to receive and file regular council minutes of March 27th, 2023 and April 11th, 2023?
So move.
Seconder?
I'll second.
Motion.
I'll second.
Thanks, Philip. Chairman's remarks. I don't have no remarks tonight. Item 6, building permit report, April 23. Can I have a motion to receive and file building permit report of April 23?
So moved.
Seconded.
Motion carried. Item 7, variance application 198 River Valley Drive, PID number 219345. Is the applicant present? If so, please approach the podium and state your name and address and give a brief description of the application put forth to the Planning Advisory Committee.
Hello all, my name is George Lutos. I live here in Grand Bay, 10 Majestic Drive. David did a great job here with the plans of the building. So what are we proposing is a 3-story building on 198 River Valley. The main floor will have a commercial space and a barrier-free apartment. Second level will have a 2 2-bedroom units. And the third floor will have 2 2-bedroom units and 1-bedroom apartment. We're applying for the variance because we would like to keep the building closer to the road. The setback right now is 15 meters. We'd like to do it at 7.5. I think it would look a little nicer in line with the other buildings and will give us the opportunity to put the parking in the back of the building. So I'm not sure if what other details you need or if you have any questions.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Rose? Everybody's happy? Okay, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you.
Good luck. Is there anybody else who would like to speak in favor of the application? And again, is there anybody that would like to speak in favor of the application? Okay. Is there anybody that would like to speak against the application? If so, please come to the podium. State your name and your address, please.
Sure, my name is Maureen Digner. I live at 21 Bayview Road, literally right behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I sent in a letter to you guys.
Yes.
And also I'm speaking on behalf of Georgie Gooden and Darlene Oliver. Darlene's in the hospital right now, so she couldn't come. So, did you want me to read those letters or do you just?
No, we have the letter.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, I was just talking to, I just met him, so that's great. Our issues were like the existing water table has always been a town concern before with no major improvements or maintenance done on it before. So, and the land erosion and runoff, as there's an underground culvert between 21 Bayview and 27, there's one, and then there was one higher up that got blew out. I don't know, do you guys remember when it flooded? And River Valley flooded and it blew out the farther one down, and the one between me and Darlene Oliver, literally it blew through, which was good in a way because it got some of the water off River Valley Drive and then blew out, and then it filled ours. It was like a flash flood. It filled ours like within half an hour, and then it almost took out the bottom of our driveways. So I didn't know if you guys remembered that. So of course we're worried when anything goes behind us because we're down on the other side of the tracks. And I know that 198 River Valley Drive, the property right beside it, already has many issues, and they had to have a new well dug. And even with the new well, they have all kinds of issues there because Darlene actually is an LPN and she rents space out of there. And when she was renting space out of there, even after the new well was dug, they had issues constantly, at least monthly, with the water, that sometimes they didn't have water at all at that property. So she wanted to make sure I mentioned that. And that's just like a small place. So we're worrying if we put a great big place that it would affect our water table. And privacy, but I mean, like you said, privacy is, but I just want you to don't put it out there like it doesn't matter. Privacy, I mean, I live here because I'm a nurse also, and I own 2 businesses in town, so I moved to Grand Bay because it's nice and quiet. So, and that's why I didn't open a business in Grand Bay, because I own 2 daycares in the city, so I wanted it nice and quiet. And, you know, when they're really high like that, they're literally going to look into my little piece of my backyard, which I don't have much, but that is, it is what it is. I just wanted to say that. And to maintain our property, like what we did is we made sure that we, like Darlene and both myself and Fern on the other side used to be Pidgey. We didn't touch any of the trees up there because of the trees, when they go back now, they literally shake our properties as it is, and we're scared if we touched any of those trees or, you know, the erosion might come down and something would happen to the train tracks. So we're really always worried about that. Yeah, and do you remember when it comes to the groundwater contamination that happened from the ground tanks when the Irving was there? And it literally contaminated 26 homes on Bayview Road. And so I'm just bringing that point up because whatever happens on this side directly affects that side like completely. So, and we dug a new well because we were having water issues. We dug our well, I think in 2017, and it was Dave, the same guy that does his well. So, you know what I mean? And our well water, like you gotta watch it. Like if there's too much water assumption in the summer, like we really monitor our well to keep it what we have. And last year we already know of 2 homes on this end that had to have new wells drawn already, and we don't know what the cause are. Maybe it's the stress on the water that's already existing, or you know, or the water table bleeding low. We don't know. So, and I know that on Shannon Road, one of your councillors last year requested an environmental impact study to be done to the surrounding addresses for because the property had. People had concerns, and we would like, you know, maybe we could have something like that just to make sure everything is okay. Like he said, it goes all up to code and all that, which is wonderful, but maybe we could have something like that just to make sure, because I don't want to have regrets like they do in Quispam, Sis, or Rossay, you know, because of the rapid growth and now they have flooding and they had to build those big flood pools and all that. You know what I mean? An environmental impact study would show where the water table is and can handle all of that and all that kind of stuff. You know, and if something happens to us on the other side of the tracks, are the town of Grand Bay-Westfield going to bear the financial responsibilities if our wells dry up or any of that kind of stuff, or something happens due to it? But if we did the study, then it wouldn't be all right, wouldn't it? I don't know. Does the studies tell you, like, if that will happen or it won't happen?
No,
They don't?
well, there's no 100% accuracy.
No, it's not on anything, I wish to, but at least it's something, it helps.
Yeah.
It shows we strive for the best outcome.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm not against any, because I'm a business owner, Darlene's a business owner, we welcome business owners, we want more developed, I'm really worried that the property there before was like only a single or double dwelling with a well, and now we're gonna have a lot of people draining out of that well. So that's,
That's your concern.
yeah, that's the main things, and I, just don't want nothing to happen.
Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Dignar?
I have a question. So I hear all your concerns and I'm sure that every homeowner and property owner feels the same with development, the unknowns
Right,
and what ifs.
Absolutely.
And I get all of that, but all that we're looking at today is whether the building can be closer to the road than normally it would have to be. Like, that's what we're being asked to decide.
Great.
So I guess my question is, do you have any concerns about the placement of the building on the lot being closer to the road than than the minimum setback would normally be? Because what he's asking for is a variance, can we be closer to the road, more in line with his neighbors? Do you have concerns with that particular issue?
That if it was closer to the road?
If the building is closer to the road, then it
River Valley
normally would
Drive.
have, River Valley Drive, then it would normally have to be under the codes.
I would say, like, whatever you guys decide, like, I think to make it look nicer, it would be better closer to the road, maybe, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like, I don't know, closer or farther, that's not.
That's not one of your issues.
Yeah,
That's
that
one
is
of your
not,
concerns
yeah,
at
that
all.
is not one, mine is, once it's being built, is we could have this environmental impacts, if they do it for one family's home being built on a road, they could do it for definitely a business or whatever being done. So more of that, but I have no issues if they're closer to the road. I think it'd look nicer, much better to have the parking in the back, to help him out.
Any other questions? So if Mr. Lotus had set the house, the apartment complex back the 15 meters, he would not have to come here for a variance. The building would be built regardless.
Yeah, right.
There wouldn't have been any letters going out. You just would have seen construction starting.
That's right.
So on and so forth. So he's only here to get a variance of 7.5 meters instead of 15 meters setback. So that's what we are going to deal with here this evening. Okay.
Yep.
We understand your concerns.
Right, like, and I don't wanna be difficult or anything, I just,
No.
if we
But you're
don't
wrong.
put it out there and something
Yeah.
happens, I wanna be able to say I said it, and I voiced our concerns, and it's nothing to do with the variance or,
And we very much understand your concerns.
Yeah.
My next door neighbor just had to do the whole thing,
oh, they had to do well too?
but there's no reason. Just problems with his well, he had to do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And his well and my well are 25 feet apart,
Mm.
so, but it is what it is when we're on wells.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely, I just didn't know.
With that, if we have no more questions for Ms. Dignar, can I have a motion for the planning advisory committee to grant approval for the following variance to the town of Grand Bay-Westfield zoning bylaw number 122 for the development of a 3-story mixed-use commercial and residential complex to be located at 198 River Valley Drive, PID number 0021935. A, grant a variance of 7.5 meters to reduce the minimum front yard setback from 15 meters to 7.5 meters. Can I have a motion, please? Kelly? Motion made by Kelly. Seconded by?
I'll second.
Discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Aye.
Thanks, Philip. Item 8, adjournment. Could I have a motion to adjourn, please? Seconder?
So moved. Second.
Do you want these back?
No, one.